time for a bonus episode on the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm doing something today I haven't done in quite a while, and that is a hiker interview. Everyone, welcome Stina to the show. Stina, thanks for being here.
Of course, I don't have a choice.
That's true, she doesn't have a choice. Okay, first and foremost, can you give us a little introduction? What's your name? What's your trail name? Where are you from?
Okay, so my real name is Stina, my trail name is Pickles, and I'm from Hamburg in Germany.
Germany, that's a long way away.
I know.
So what brings you out all the way to the Pacific Crest Trail?
Well, many moons ago, I watched the movie Wild in the cinema when it came out. I loved the movie, but I thought anyone doing this would be absolutely insane. Eventually then I got into hiking, started doing like a 1-week trail, 2-week trails, and eventually the idea came that maybe the PCT wouldn't be the worst idea, but I always thought I'd only do the 2 northern states, so Oregon and Washington. And then ambition kicked in, and here I am.
Here you are in Southern California.
I know. Don't know what happened.
I don't either, but here we are. Okay, can you tell us how you got the trail name Pickles?
Well, it started with me having a couple of like pickle pouches from Amazon in my resupply boxes, and then we were at Warner Springs Community Center.
Great place to visit, by the way.
Yes, amazing, lovely people there, really cool trail angels. And I took a little ride to the gas station where they have a convenience store, and I came back with a pickle in a pouch and dill pickle chips, and the group basically decided that's a bit much, and so the name Pickles came to be.
And you had another little bag of pickles from your resupply that you picked up, right?
Yeah. It was just pickles everywhere.
Pickles in many forms everywhere.
It's wonderful. It's so good. It's full of electrolytes. It's healthy.
Well, I think the name really suits you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, what has been your favorite section of the PCT so far?
Leaving San Jacinto Mountain.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough section.
No, going down firstly was really nice to have the mountain behind me. Plus the section was really beautiful. There were so many flowers in bloom. That was gorgeous. And then I also really liked the first day out of Julian. Firstly, my legs weren't tired, and secondly, the cacti there were incredible. Like, I've not seen them like that again on the PCT, and that was just like such a beautiful scenery.
That was crazy. I was not expecting that
those huge barrel cacti, they were crazy.
Gigantic.
Yeah, that was insane.
And there was such variety there too. It was really cool. One thing I love about the PCT is I don't really know that much about it. Like I've never lived on the West Coast, so pretty much everything is a surprise to me.
Same.
Which is delightful. Yes, coming all the way from Germany.
Yeah.
And the big cacti day, that was really cool.
I have a lot of cacti in my flat, so seeing them out in the wild was quite nice.
You're like my mom.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. What section of the PCT are you most looking forward to?
Difficult to decide between Oregon and Washington, I think. I'm just looking forward to the forests, nice views in between, but just really going like through greenery, because we've not had much of that here in the desert.
True, although we do have these nice plants here.
Today is really nice, like really good views, lovely forest. Like today has been really nice.
For sure. What section are you least looking forward to?
Still the desert.
Still the desert.
I'm just no good with heat. I suffer a lot.
Yeah, we're somewhere around trail mile 280 right now. So we have, 400 something miles of desert left to go.
And apparently we've done the good desert so far. The bad desert is still coming.
I have been surprised how much I've liked the good desert. I am scared of the bad desert.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully not too many long water carries and everything.
Yeah, so if you guys have been in the bad desert before, if you have any tips for us, please let us know in the comments.
need help.
Okay, do you have any advice for people who haven't started the PCT yet? Like, have you learned anything interesting or...
So I'm one of those people who have never really backpacked much before. Like I've done a lot of longer distance trails, but in Europe you don't really need to have a tent with you. You don't need all the sleeping equipment. So my pack is a lot heavier than I'm used to. So definitely do some of that before, so you're not surprised of like what it's actually like.
Get out and practice.
Yes, for sure, and make sure that you're happy with your pack. I'm currently like considering to change my pack simply because it doesn't really work for me because of all the extra stuff. Like it's great for my luxurious European hiking where you don't need to carry that much, but I don't think it's for the PCT at least.
Yeah, that's good advice. Always test your gear.
For sure. Don't make my mistake.
I think we've all been there. Okay, you mentioned that you've done some longer hikes before. Yeah. Any favorites?
So my very first longer hike was a 1 week hike around the island of Menorca, not Mallorca, but Menorca. That was a week and that was great. And that really like started the entire hiking thing where I was like, I want to do more of this, go on longer hikes. And then my favorite hike probably was last year, the Juliana Trail in Slovenia. That was beautiful. The scenery was gorgeous. Everything was green, foresty. There was so much moss and little flowers everywhere. The people were really nice. So yeah, I think that was my favorite so far.
That one sounds amazing.
Yes.
Like
I think you would love it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, let's see. You are raising money for charity.
I am.
While you're hiking.
Yes, I'm doing a fundraiser for World Central Kitchen while I'm here. Since I often give money to friends who run marathons or do other things like that, I thought this is the chance to get some money back. And I think World Central Kitchen is doing a really amazing job in Ukraine. They've helped with the LA wildfires where we're close by now. They do a lot in Gaza as well, of course. And yeah, I think they're really there at the frontier of like conflicts where they're really needed. They work with local chefs, make sure that they have all the supplies and the money that they need in order to provide meals to people who really need it. So yeah, hopefully doing some good there.
That's excellent. If people want to contribute,
yes,
will you share a link that I can put in the show
Happily.
notes?
Happily.
Okay. So everyone, if you're interested in contributing, check the show notes
Yeah.
for this video.
I'm doing it via Just Giving. So they basically manage everything. None of the money goes to me at all. Like Just Giving makes sure that the money goes directly to the charity. So yeah, it's all pretty good. And you can donate in any currency or whatever you want. And yeah, I think every little helps there.
Perfect. And if people want to follow you on your PCT hike, is there any way they can do that?
Sure. I'm on Instagram at Stinetea. So it's STINETEA, all in one. And you can follow along there.
Perfect.
And every now and then you might see a glow stick pop up in my stories as she's running away from me yet again because she's too fast.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to share before we say goodbye? About the PCT, about your specific journey, about something you've learned, anything like that?
I would just say, like, if you feel the calling to go, just do it. I mean, it can be really difficult, of course, if you have a job or anything like that. But, like, try and make it work because it's so worth it. Like, even on my most miserable days, like we recently had a snow day and it was freezing and I was so not happy. I still went into my sleeping bag and was like, I'm so happy to be on the PCT. So like that could be you as well. Just go and do it if you feel the calling to go.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Except that snowstorm in my sleeping bag, I'm not sure I wanted to be on the PCT in that very moment. But
well, I would have liked a warmer sleeping bag too. But yeah, you know, I was still happy to be there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been great. Well, Pickles, thank you so much for coming on the channel. And everyone, I'll put her information for Instagram and the fundraiser down in the show notes. And I'm sure you'll be seeing Pickles around in my videos because as of right now at least, we've been hiking together. So yep. She makes an appearance here and there. So you'll probably be seeing more of her.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if you're interested in the Pacific Crest Trail and hiking in general.
And click the like button.
And click the like button. Thanks so much for being here, and talk to you soon.